two very special guests on my show tonight. One started his life as an entertainer while still at school, winning a local talent contest impersonating Al Jolson and, would you believe, Ruby Murray? Today he's one of Britain's most gifted entertainers. He is Mr. Freddie Starr, and we'll be seeing him later. But first, what can be said about my first guest that has not been said before? He was once described as the world's most famous man, and indeed it's difficult to think of even a contender. Ladies and gentlemen, Muhammad Ali. It's good to see you, looking really great.
I'm glad to be here.
You are.
I'm getting old now.
You feel old?
Yeah, I feel like I'm about 73 your age.
Do you?
No, I feel pretty good.
You do. I tell you why I said it's good to see you looking good, because, as you know, there's been a lot of speculation about your condition after the Holmes fight, particularly in this country. There was a suggestion, for instance, that there was brain damage.
Well, I tell you what, your brain controls what comes out of your mouth. During this interview, you check me out, and after you tell me if I have brain damage.
I'll let you know at the end of the interview, shall I?
I went to a place called Mayo Clinic. It's the world's best clinic. And there were reports about me of brain trouble, kidney trouble, and speech defects. So I went to Mayo Clinic and got a physical. Stayed there about 2 days, and we 100% check out. So all of these local doctors and one-horse town doctors can pack up because I got okay from the best clinic in the world.
But I mean, I suppose the question people ask themselves about you, and I think it's out of their love they have for you, is that they don't want you to go on getting hurt in the ring.
I've never got hurt. It's strange.
Oh, you must have got hurt in the ring.
When?
Well, I mean, I saw you fight Joe Frazier.
I didn't get hurt.
You didn't?
No.
You did a very good actor.
Yeah, no. Are you calling me a liar?
No.
You're not as... If I had a lower IQ, I could enjoy this interview.
Oh, yeah. No, you must... I mean, you know yourself...
I've been hit a couple of times, but I've never been knocked out. I've never been stopped. Like Joe Frazier, George Foreman, Ken Norton, Leon Spinks, Ernie Shapers. I mean, guys were just knocked out. Out for the count of 25 if they counted that long. And 10 is the limit, but some stay down for the count of 100. They go to the hospital. I've never been hurt. I had a broken jaw once, but otherwise I've never been beat. Even in the Holmes fight, I wasn't just beat up bad. They stopped the fight because I wasn't looking good and wasn't feeling right.
But, you know, I mean, are you serious about wanting to fight Holmes again?
I shall return.
You shall return.
And you heard me, didn't you?
I heard you, indeed I did. I mean, but...
Well, first I'm going to prove that I'm qualified. I'm going to take on a couple of top contenders. I'm not going to jump right on Holmes. I'm going to take a couple of top contenders and show them that I am well, I'm not hurt. And after that, I'll go. Holmes has said that if I can prove myself qualified and I still can fight. I looked so bad that night until it looked like I couldn't even fight no more. I couldn't move. I didn't hit him. I wasn't perspiring. I was dehydrated. 11 rounds and 110 degrees heat, and no sweat came out of my body.
But will it be different next time, Muhammad?
We shall see. That's why I'm going back.
But do you think they'll...
And let's say I don't do it right the next time, I'll just have to admit I'm finished. I would hate to do it.
Why do you need to, though, to go back again? Because you've done everything more than any other boxer's ever done.
I realize I have more fans of the same that I had before the Holmes fight, but it's myself. I want to prove to myself that I can beat Holmes and I can win my title back. For us, I'm the only man who had a chance to go 4 times. No man has ever won it 3 times. So why do we go to the moon? Because it's there. Why are we trying to go to Mars? Because it's there. Columbus wouldn't have discovered America if he didn't take a risk. So he who is not courageous enough to take a risk will accomplish nothing in life. I'm a risk taker, and that 4-time championship is there. I'm the only man who got that close to it, so it's something I gotta do.
But you're taking a risk, you see, with more than just your physical well-being. You're taking a risk with But the fans, the reputation that you've built up throughout the world and the love that you feel wherever you go, what they don't want to see is you go and be badly beaten again ever.
Badly beat.
Well, that's what it's about.
You got one fan of it.
No. And this isn't, I mean, it's just one person there agreed with me, I suppose.
Get the Holmes fight. I was not badly beaten.
Well, you look badly beaten.
I didn't get beaten. Not even look. I saw the film. I watched it myself. I didn't take a bad beating. I took a few punches, but not a bad beating. But I know what I'm doing. If a guy's flying a plane through a thunderstorm, I can't go tell him, look, go this way. Don't do it. Now, he knows what he's doing. So I've been fighting 27 years.
That's the point as well.
I know more about boxing than you.
That's true.
Right?
That's true. You have been fighting 27 years, and I mean, you've seen...
Look at my face. I can't see the camera.
It's still pretty good.
Almost as pretty as you.
No. But, I mean, you've been around the fight game, as you said, 27 years. And just as one last point, and then we'll move on from this. And you've seen what can happen to fighters. You've seen those shambling wrecks that go around. You see them at every boxing occasion. And what people are frightened of is they don't want that to happen to you.
What? Be a shambling wreck?
That's right. Yeah.
I'm a long way from being a shambling
Oh, I'm not suggesting you are now. I'm saying that's what they're frightened that might happen.
Well, let me tell you why they're frightened. Some people can see farther than others. Some people are impressed with limitations. We all live in our own world of limitations, and some people can see farther than others. So therefore, when people judge what I'm doing with their logic, it can't be done. Their reasoning says it can't or shouldn't be done. Their knowledge of history says it can't be done. So their reasoning, their knowledge, and their logic clashes with my superior belief. Therefore, the result is they don't believe. See? My thinking is so superior, and my knowledge is so positive, and my logic is so wise until it clashes with their mentality, which is down here, and I'm up there. So by me being so high, I can see more and see farther than you. And you're looking up at me saying, Ali, don't do it. Don't do it. Ali, please stop, you make it hurt. And you're on a job making 60, 70 pounds a week, or whoever this guy is. Never been out of the country, not known in his own neighborhood. Ali, don't do it. But I'm at such a high level until I don't think like you. I'm not like you. Now I say you, I mean the other person.
But you know why they say that. I mean, it's for the best possible reasons, though.
They fear and they are wary. It looks dangerous to them.
That's
but
right.
It's not really that dangerous to me.
Yeah. And it's
just another day.
And it's the affection they have for you. They've never felt about another boxer like they felt about you.
Oh, that's so nice.
There you go. Round 4.
I'm going to tell you something.
Look.
Take this interview for an example.
Right.
Look how we're talking and how I'm handling you. You're a wise man. And I mean, boxers can't do this. Even boxers that don't take beatings, even young boxers. This is knowledge and wisdom. This is brain. Look how we're talking. This looks like my show.
I can't be a wise man. It's the third time I've interviewed you. The third time you've taken the show. You don't need the money, though, do you? Or do you?
No, I don't. Always need money. Is Rolls Royce stopped making money? Still go to Rolls Royce. Go to Rolls Royce and say, why are you making it in 1981? They don't mind making money. And I'll make about, in your money, for the next workout, about 5 million pounds. Ain't
5
bad.
million?
Yeah, ain't too bad.
But
I mean, it ain't just for that.
But what happens to all this money? I mean, do you spend it on yourself?
The American government takes about 60%
right.
of all of it.
Yeah.
Then I have children, wife, mother, father, people I want to support. So I'm saving monies that I can live on just interest.
How many people do you support, in fact?
About 39.
30, really?
You believe it, don't you?
No, I believe anything you tell me. I always have done.
You're smart.
Yeah.
No, I don't have that many. No more than you.
About Muhammad Ali
I've
actor.
been doing that since we came on the show.
That's right. You've been doing it for 24 years, some people would say as well, and doing it very well. Did you like it? Do you enjoy
Well,
acting?
I like the movie Freedom Road, the one that you gotta go see. I promise you, you'll be shocked.
Why?
It's how good I am.
Oh,
It is some. There you go. Hold the monitor right there. I can see now.
well, in fact, we've got a clip, if we can see a monitor, actually. We've got a clip of the movie here, so let's have a look at it now. You start off in the movie playing a slave, and then you become the first black senator.
The chair recognizes
Gideon Jackson from Carwell Singleton. Can't read much. Can't write much. I'm just a simple man. Come out the cotton fields. Come all the way to this convention looking for a few things. We all want to learning, and we seem to be getting there. But we want a freedom. A freedom as sure as an iron fence post. Sir, that can only come by having our own land. Now, sure I speak for all the Negroes here. They just want a little farm, a few acres of land where they can put in and plant and take out their own crops and feed themselves and their families. That's all they want.
I tell you one reason why I'll be the worst person in the world to try to be an actor.
Why?
Worst thing I could try to do. Because I've built up an image that the whole world knows. They know the real me. So when you look at it, for example, if I was playing Tarzan, or if I was in a movie riding a horse, they would say, "Oh, that's Muhammad Ali."
Yeah, right.
I'm supposed to be Jesse James. See, actors never come on television much. You take Charlton Heston, Sophie Loren, Clint Eastwood, great actors. You never Marlon Brando. You never see them on all these talk shows because people will get to know him. They get too common. Then it's hard to believe he's the character he's playing. So if I had started out as Muhammad Ali or Cassius Clay, the actor, and built up their reputation and stayed off television, you could believe it. Like Elvis Presley. He was so hot because he never did an interview, never would do a TV show. Whenever he make an appearance, millions would turn out to see him. But he wasn't common. I'm so common. I'm on TV all the time. People imitate me. I talk all the time. I'm always clowning. And then when you see me, it's just hard to make people forget about me. That's why it'll be hard. That's why I couldn't be an actor.
Do you like movies, though, don't you? You like
certain movies I like.
You like horror movies, don't you?
Yeah, I like the movies where people getting out of the graves and you know, funny thing about Frankenstein is that Frankenstein, can you put the camera on? Let me stand up and show you something funny. Frankenstein, these movies are real funny. Frankenstein, the Mummy, see the Mummy, you ever see the Mummy?
Right.
Here's a man running 100,000 fast. Here comes the Mummy. And the Mummy always catch him. I don't care how fast he run, the Mummy always catch him. You ever notice that?
That's true, yeah. What about, I read in the newspaper that you said you wanted to make a musical.
Well, some people came to me with a musical, a spiritual musical. Have you heard about Jesus Christ Superstar?
Yeah.
I think it's better than that. And that did almost $100 million
That's
at
right.
theaters. And they had to rearrange it, though, to make it where it confirmed with what I believe before I could promote it. And they changed the script, but we might come out, you might hear about it very soon. We're going to try it in Los Angeles for maybe a week on stage and see how people like it. If they like it, we'll go with it.
Would he be singing?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
I'm not in the musical. I'm promoting it.
Oh, you're promoting it? You're not going to be in it?
Sponsoring it.
Oh. But I mean, you can sing, can't you?
No.
Yeah, I heard your record you did once, didn't you?
Well, in those days, my voice was a little lighter, but now it's difficult.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of sing. Joe Frazier can sing.
Joe Frazier can sing.
Can you sing?
I can't sing, no. I have a terrible voice, terrible voice.
You do? You sound good talking.
Yeah, you like it, do you? Oh, good.
I don't like it, but...
Yeah. There's also...
See how quick I think? I don't have brain damage.
I would have thought so, no, not for a minute. Do you, there was another piece in the paper as well recently over here where you said that you were going to become the first black president of America.
I said vice president.
Vice president, you said, did you? Oh, it was reported here as president.
Well, do you know why I want to be vice president?
What?
Because if I'm vice president, the president would have a guarantee he wouldn't get shot.
That's right.
They didn't catch it, did they?
No, they didn't. But they'll catch this one. I mean, it's something that's...
Don't point at me.
Sorry. It's something that...
See, we black folks don't like white folks pointing at us.
But it's all right for you to point at me. Huh? But why do you say that? I mean, do you mean that?
Say what?
You black folks don't like white folks?
No, I'm joking.
You're joking. Yeah, that's good. Sounds But I mean, you're a public figure, and you're one of those public figures who...
Did you say nigger?
No, I said a public figure.
I thought you said you're a public nigger. Public figure.
Would I dare say
said
that?
Figure.
That's right, figure.
Oh, I thought... Oh, so hit you, man. This is your public figure. I thought you said public nigger.
No,
Okay.
public figure. And also, you're one of the public figures. You don't hide from your public. You walk around. You talk to people. You meet people. That's right. Have you ever thought about being assassinated?
Didn't I read your mind?
You did.
See? I wrote a poem. Better far from all I see, to die fighting to be free. What more fitting end could be? Better that I say my sooth. I'd rather die demanding truth while I'm still akin to youth. Better now they're laid on, now their fear of death is gone. Never mind another dawn. If I get shot or something happened to me, it'd have to be because somebody don't like me for what I believe and represent and think.
Yes, sir.
And I'd die for them.
You would.
And let me tell you, if somebody want to get you, see, in the Holy Quran, the Islamic Bible, it says, not one soul comes on earth without the permission of Allah, God. Not one soul leaves without the permission. When you die, it's time. So I don't believe that it's time for me to die in that way. If it is, then I welcome it. Because if you're the president and somebody really wanted you, I don't care how much you had security, if somebody would give their life for you, they'd come up and say, give me your autograph. And just take me, don't care. So when a person don't care for his life, you dead. So how can I worry about all the people in the world, all the countries who want me? I don't know. If it happens, it's God's will. If I ride an airplane, I'm not scared of nothing. And I fly every day and I hate them.
You still hate them?
Man, we got in a thunderstorm a couple of weeks ago, and that plane went up, went down, the wings did that, and the back tail of the plane shook, and I almost knew it was going to split and crack. Could you imagine a plane cracking up while you're not dead yet and it split, and you flying out, and you're out there flying through the clouds, and you're waiting to hit the ground, it's a bad feeling.
You never lost that fear of flying?
I know I fear it, but I always wonder what would happen if something happened.
Yeah.
So I don't worry about dying.
Do you have a bodyguard? Do you have... No. You don't?
I got one bodyguard. He has no eyes, though he sees. He has no ears, though he hears. He remembers everything with the aid of mind and memory. When he wishes to create a thing, he just orders it to be and it comes into existence. But this order is not conveyed in words which takes a tongue to formulate or which sound carries ears. He hears the secrets of those under quiet thoughts. He stops those who's that? That's God, Allah. He's my bodyguard. He's your bodyguard. He's the supreme, the wise. So if I can't depend on him, if I get a bodyguard, I'm telling God, I don't trust you. I'm telling God, I'm watching for everybody. You get set the gun, I'll watch for somebody. No. Allah is my God.
What about one final question?
Is that the last question?
What?
That's the last
Well,
question?
it's the last one in this spot.
You know, I asked them about your budget. I came all the way here to do your show, and they said you don't have a budget, you don't pay. So I wrote a poem.
Uh-huh.
I love your show, I admire your style, but your pay's so cheap, don't call me for a while. You had a question.
No, I was only going to ask you that, I mean, it's another quote that I read, that Cosmopolitan magazine said that you were the single most sexually attractive man in the world.
I'll tell you what,
And I just...
I don't go for that, and I don't like the word, and I think it's bad. I consider that a put down. Sexually attractive. And what does that mean? Sexually
It means
attractive.
women fancy you.
What women? I don't know. I'm married. My wife. And by the way, my wife is here. Can I let the people meet her?
Yes, you can let the
Shouldn't
people
you all
know.
like to meet my wife?
Yeah.
You want to bang them? Get them.
Okay.
She's the only one I attract.
Right. She's very, very beautiful. Very beautiful and very nice.
How do you know?
I've been sight.
How do you know she's married? I wonder where she was at last night.
Right. Well, for the moment, Muhammad Ali, thank you very much indeed. Thank you.